Redline came from a merger of two companies here local to the Denver metro area. I had Mountain View Fire Safety, and then Eric and Crystal Leonard had Colorado Fire Services.
Colorado Fire, also an UpTick customer. You
Correct.
guys were on UpTick. What was that like to have the same platform and the same data being pushed together for your growth opportunities?
Yeah.
Seamless. Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, very easy transition as far as merging data together as far as from both of our servers into one. So yeah, it made the transition process very easy. Biggest thing we're trying to do is kind of reset the standard in the industry. I feel that in our industry, especially in this market, the quality of work's gotten pretty watered down. The partnerships, essentially like with you guys, is very important. We're looking for somebody who can continue to grow with us, that can help us get to that next level that we're trying to get to.
Your customer base, what are the things that they're expecting of you now as a fire protection contractor in 2025?
Definitely kind of keeping up with the times as far as, digital reporting, not handing over carbon copy inspection report, service order and stuff. Because at the end of the day, we want to minimize what we're filing away. The customer wants to do the same thing. They have, a portal where they can go, access their reports, what schedules they have coming up, invoices, all those things, definitely kind of helps everybody out.
Before UpTick was in place in Mountain View, what did your processes look like, and how did it all come together?
They were a little messy, redundant at times. Definitely left room for error as far as, too many processes that were involved with just one person taking care of them. We didn't have a great way to track reoccurring revenue, reoccurring inspections, things like that. Good way to track, as far as like deficiencies that needed quoted, things like that. So the biggest thing with UpTick was the versatility for me. Over the years, I've looked at a lot of different other softwares that are out there on the market, whether it be Inspect Point, Service Trades, things like that. A lot of them were just lacking a lot in one direction or another. Maybe where they were really good in the office, but then they kind of fell short in the field, or vice versa. So one of the main changes that we did make, I think it was about December, is we brought on, I guess you would call him a deficiency manager. I don't think we realized how much we needed that person in that position. It's not that UpTick created more work as far as us needing to hire somebody to do some of these other tasks, but we started finding that it was a lot easier for us to start capturing deficiencies. Those were in our faces a whole lot more. We started looking at how many deficiencies we had that needed to get quoted, and so that kind of led towards us bringing that person on whose sole focus is quoting deficiencies, following up with customers. Once we get approvals, then getting them on parts on order, parts received, ready to schedule, and then they work very closely with our scheduling team as well.
Let's talk about the first time you did onboarding with UpTick with Mountain View. Challenges, expectations, give me a little bit of an overview. What are the things that you ended up feeling during that process?
Obviously, with anything, change is hard, especially for some people. There were some frustrations here and there, but nothing major. Yeah, some challenges, but for the most part, the customer service that you guys have and stuff like that, the support that we were able to get from people when we had questions, we had concerns, goes a long way.